And happy Sunday, my friends. The Ottawa Water from on Sunday, January 12th, 2025, one day before an actual full moon. It's been a pretty quiet day, actually, a day of healing and reflection and reconciliation about something happening lately. Um, as you guys know, I was thrown in jail on New Year's Day. I'm not sure if you guys know that, but it happened while my other neighbor, well, the live stream you guys saw that about a neighbor being a pedophile. He shoved her and everything, all that, and then after that, everything was a blur. But apparently, I was thrown in jail again. Another neighbor came at me. Apparently, I'm not sure exactly what happened, but I got a big bruise here. Check this out. Since jail time and before the so-called whatever happened, I don't know. There's a big bruise on my arm here. Obviously, it did not fall down. Obviously, I got another bruise here. Back. Well, that one's not too obvious, but the main bruise is right here from that incident. Now, I don't think that's definitely not from falling down, obviously. So maybe something must have happened to me. Or definitely, obviously, something happened to me. I'm not sure what happened. Maybe I was held down like that by somebody really hard. But this arm's okay. This arm has the bruise. So what the hell is about that bruise from? Another bruise over here from the incident there. And obviously because it's dark, meaning something did happen. Someone tried to hold me down or something. Something happened there. I'm not sure. But again, I was thrown in jail and I went to court for calling 911 unnecessarily. And that's why I got arrested for mischief, apparently, for calling 911 too many times. So I don't know what happened exactly. It's a whole blank, that whole evening. Makes sense because I finished my drinking around 7 p.m. and according to the court records and the notations, 7:44 p.m. I was arrested. So I must have stopped. So I stopped drinking around 7:30 p.m.ish around there. And I was let out of the cell around in the morning. And then I got arrested, and so forth and so forth. But the violence of these neighbors won't stop. It just won't stop. And that's the unfortunate thing about everything. They take advantage of you when you're inebriated. When you're sober, they totally ignore you, want nothing to do with you. They don't say hi to you, they don't talk to you when you're sober. It's when you are inebriated, when they actually target you. I was on the bus one time a couple years ago. I was totally sober, and there was this indigenous woman who was obviously inebriated, drinking too much. And this one guy in a hoodie, I see him in the mission a lot, and I know who that guy is, and he knows who I know who he is. He immediately got up and was ready to pounce on her. I tried to urge her to get off the bus to walk to safety somewhere. She said, I don't trust you. I don't know you. You don't trust somebody? Don't trust that. And I whispered, don't trust that guy in the hoodie who's taking interest in your drunken state, who might rape you, rob you, or punch you out, or God knows what. That's what these predators do. And when I'm sober, these guys totally ignore me. They don't want nothing to do with me. It's when I get in a vulnerable state, and I'll call them predators. Hence, we're predators. You gotta do the math. You gotta use your head. 24 hours a day drunk. Unbelievable. Lies and everything. Give me a break. The other guy I was seeing there who targeted me as well, all these guys recently have targeted me. I noticed that, including the ex who was sexually harassing me, who's not doing that anymore, thank God. But the other one targeted me too as well. When I was at his place, he kept bugging me to take a pill because I told him I have heartburn, so I have pills for heartburn. He kept bugging me to take a small, tiny little pill, like really small and white, and said, take the pill. I'm not taking any pills from you. Take the pill, it will help the heartburn. I take one lying down at night. I don't even know that pill. I take Tums or whatever. Take the pill. He kept bugging me and bugging me and bugging me to take this small, tiny, tiny, tiny white pill. And I don't know that pill. It could be a rape pill or God knows what. I don't know. Which happened this past Friday on the 10th. And I was doing so well. I went 21 hours without a beer. After the incident, of course, I went back to drinking. I'm in jail, of course, so I'm cutting down again slowly. The day before I saw this guy on the 10th, I went 21 hours without a drink, which is cool. Then he called me and said, if you want a beer, but he kept giving me beers. And he kept pressuring me to take this one tiny pill. What is wrong with that picture? Something was happening there. So I don't remember much. I got home somehow. And I fell asleep late. And I woke up in the morning kind of like I had a pre-seizure. I had a mini seizure on Saturday when I went to the Parkdale Parish again. My hands were kind of seizing up and I go, oh no, here we go again. 17 hours after the incident that happened on Friday. So I know it had something to do with that. But today, my friends, I am proud to say I went 21 and a half hours without a drink since yesterday. Woohoo! No withdrawal. I just started like feeling I was going to fall down kind of feeling. I was on the old train early on around 6 p.m. I was like kind of like almost falling over. I didn't shake my hands. Then I went to the Mother Mall. I almost fell over again. Like, okay, I think I need a beer. I think 21 and a half hours, I'm going to have a seizure. I have to have a beer. So I had a beer. And yeah. So that is a situation that is happening. I do not know how that bruise happened exactly. I don't think the police did that. Maybe it had something to do with somebody coming here and grabbing me here. I don't know. This arm's okay. I don't know. I don't know. But when I was arrested, they didn't let me have my coat and everything. And I don't have full details of incident. Only partial incidents here and there in the court, and it's very vague, to be honest. So I don't know. Now, like those are the things that have been happening lately. And the judge is pretty cool. She's really awesome. I like her a lot. She wants to understand why I call 911 so many times. I do have panic disorder, to be honest, anxiety disorder, as you guys know. And depression comes especially around the holidays and so forth. So I am not all flowers and roses. There's a lot of past issues and trauma I have on my back. But anyways, the judge wants to see me again to see my progress and how I'm doing. Today I'm sleeping in a lot lately. I used to get up early before the incident and everything, but now I'm sleeping in more. I wake up very slowly, and depression. I don't think it's anything to do with the medicine I was taking. I think so. I'm going to wait till I cut down to about one beer, and I'm supposed to see my nurse on one day before the court date. I'm supposed to see the judge again, and the first incident as well. So yeah. Like won't be surprised people come banging my door, call 911 and everything because something bad is happening. I can't, as I see the instance of something bad happening, I can't now call 911. That's the reason why I was put in jail. Call 911 too many times. Yeah, panic attack situation from minor situations. Maybe I had a seizure and I call 911 and everything. I keep refusing to go on the ambulance because I felt okay. A lot of people do that, I imagine. I guess I have no idea. I don't know. Who knows what's going on? But I don't know. I just want to know where this bruise came from. And as you can tell, it is a few days old. Not the guy from Friday. Definitely not the guy from Friday. It's happened a few days before that. Um, yeah. It's definitely happened a few days before that. So that's from before. Total blackout. Maybe, I don't know. It's a total blackout. Thing is, I cannot call 911 anymore. I won't. And only if I see, like, let's say a pool of blood on the floor or something like that, then I will call 911. Say, okay, something serious happened here. This big pool of blood here. Something very fishy. Is that an emergency? I don't think it's an emergency actually. So even if I see a big pool of blood on the floor, I won't call 911. That is definitely not an emergency. A blood is not an emergency. Seeing blood is not an emergency. Probably got picked up by the ambulance anyway. So if you see blood all over the place, all over, I won't call 911. That's it. That's all. So obviously the person's been taken away by the ambulance already. So that's fine. But yeah, I called the email and establishment, and I still had no email from them at all. I'm still waiting. Maybe they had the week off, and maybe next week they might email me back because I need this. And if not, I'm going to get my lawyer to contact them. Like, you have to contact her because it's court ordered and it has to be done. If I don't hear from them by the middle of this coming week, because that's BS. And I know the person who I'm not crazy about him. He's not crazy about me, but he has no personal interest, interaction with me at all. But I'm not sure what the beef is with this person, but who knows? I don't know. Anyways, I'll get my lawyer to tell them you have to see her and she needs Indigenous help with Indigenous culture. As she said she was going to do, you guys never email her back. We'll give her a few more days. Maybe I'm overreacting. Who knows? I don't know. But yeah, this harassment from the neighbors, well, one of them moved out. And unfortunately, you got to get up and stand for your rights. And hey, sis, Red Edged Savage, I hope you're doing okay. Hope you're having an okay New Year. My New Year was not boring. It was a big damn haul off into jail for calling 911 too many times. So I'm not going to do that anymore unless it's actual emergency. Of course, if I have a seizure and I die of a seizure, I can't call because I'll be dead. What can I do? Anyways, whatever. But if it's screaming in the hallway or something, I'm not going to call 911. If I hear someone screaming in the hallway, I won't call 911 anymore. I used to call them when I heard screaming and fighting in the hallway. I won't do that anymore. Look what happened last time. All the blood in the hallway, all the blood there. Although I didn't hear anything that time. But if I hear screaming or anything in the hallway again, big fight going on, I don't want to be involved. Just like the neighbor just a few days ago, before my arrest, she was screaming at the guy being a pedophile. You guys heard that in the live stream. And he pushed her, but she is very violent too. She has some kind of problem, something obviously too as well. I don't know what, but she has threatened my neighbor across my hall, and tried. Even when she closed the door on her, she pushed the door open and barged in there, and she was afraid that she was going to beat her up. She also assaulted and had hit the other neighbor who moved out. She got a transfer 5 years ago, so that's a normal transfer. Maybe she was being assaulted too many times by her. This new one has not assaulted me yet, but I don't know. Maybe that's from her. I don't know, but it could be from a rape or something. I don't know. Like, it's like someone was holding you down, like that. I don't know. I don't remember anything. A total blank. But yeah, trauma is definitely involved. She's very young. When she's not doing whatever she's doing, she is very, very kind, very generous. She tries to keep in shape. So I started cycling, and I beat her cycling. Of course, I was the like, and she's like, "Hey, let's cycle home together early in the morning." One morning, I remember, and she was sober then, and we cycled home together. But I went whooshing so fast and whooshing by her to wait for her. I was laughing my head off, and I just cycled another corner and lashed the other way. It's like, "Okay, you were way ahead of me. I can't keep up with you." But she knows that. When she has a good heart, she's a good heart. But when she does her, like, I'm messed up too when I do my thing. We all have good potential, but when it comes to addictions and stuff, trauma and so forth, it's a different story. It's hard for all of us. Especially when people try to sexually take advantage of you. Like these days, whenever men come into my life, it seems they want sex. They sexually coerce you. They sexually pressure you. They have no respect for you, and then they leave, and they want nothing to do with you after. I mean, I'm an old-fashioned girl. I like to go for coffee. I want to check in the canal. I like to take a nice walk out and everything, all that. All these guys just want to. It's like, what? Oh, and they all know each other, unfortunately. That is the key. They're all a circle of people who know each other in the same group, who will not do things that I want to do, but will do things to drag a person like me down, especially a dangerous person, sexually take advantage of them, especially when they're inebriated, get them more inebriated, possibly put a rape drug in their drink, and so forth. Yeah, that's the thing. There was a Muslim gentleman in the Beechwood Park this past summer who told me, please be careful, sis, because your drink can be put something in your drink. Because this guy's targeting people and they make bets. And they say she's drinking now. Take advantage of her. The police won't believe anything she says because put something in the drink and rape her. She's kind of drunk anyway. When they put this drug in your drink, they can do anything they want to you. And of course, the police won't give an F. Unfortunately. And yeah. And when you're in an intoxicated state or a state when they put something in your drink, you're either raped and you don't remember anything. And most people tend to walk away, unfortunately, including myself. I actually know somebody from this indigenous place that's who said that she wasn't even drinking. She fell down and hit her head, apparently got up laughing, fell down again. They called an ambulance, paramedics came and everything. And she was asking when she remembered, like, why didn't you call the ambulance? Why didn't you call anybody? Because you just got up and walked away. That's what happens in that state, and you don't remember. Like, apparently she wasn't drinking. She hit her head, fell down, called ambulance, and when she just doesn't remember, she just got up and walked away. Things like that happen to everybody when you have a head injury, a seizure, even drinking and everything, all that doesn't matter. Even she did that, and she wasn't drinking, no seizure, just hit her head. I mean, police are not medically trained to know that, but apparently it's a very common thing that happens, unfortunately. Yeah, but it's been a quiet day for a full moon. The only thing that happened in Gatineau were these rowdy teenagers. And the first time in my whole life I've seen the Gatineau constables there confronting them, two cars. I'm not sure what happened. But I kind of kept away. I just kept away. I didn't intervene. I kept my stance. Then they said, F the cops, the teenagers. And they went off to the side of the bus stop to go to Gatineau the other way instead of going to Ottawa. The Gatineau constables went around and followed them and they went there. It's pretty close by the police station. And then, since I guess the Gatineau police are busy and everything, all that, short staffed, lots of things going on, more things than usual happening in Gatineau, I guess. I guess two police officers were coming from the police station, walking down because police station was too far. I could tell that the police, because they could tell, like, even from the distance, I could tell there were cops walking from the station to the site, which is unusual, but very unique. When the bus driver constables were whooshing up to them, like, okay, here goes my bus. I'm going to go home. My cat's been okay, Red Edge Savage. She's been my security cat. When I got home and so forth, she's been cuddling me and so forth since this new trauma. And last night, went to bed early. Last night, someone was stomping back and forth in the hallway from each end, like over a dozen times, stomping. And I should have gone up and gotten people and started recording it with my phone to see who the hell it was. I think I know who it was. The new one on the third floor, taking the steps of the one on the gut who moved out. She's been corrupted too much by her. That's what the other one used to do. But this new one's doing that too, but making it too noisily. It woke me up. Anyways, whatever. I should have got up and checked the peephole and see who the hell it was going back and forth, like over a dozen times. Just crazy. I'm sure all the other neighbors heard. She has attacked the neighbor down there and accused him of being a pedophile. He pushed her and went to her place for the first time and asked her if she was okay. Nice apartment, by the way. I like the art there and everything. But anyways, the point is, one of these days she's taking the footsteps of that neighbor down the hall. The violence, the drugs, and so forth. Unfortunately, but she does have a good heart. When she's sober, she has a good heart. But I don't like the violence she inflicts on people. The threats and things she yells at. I do that thing too when I get drunk too much sometimes. But yeah, we all have problems. What can I say? But wherever this bruise came from, I don't know. It's too late to report it now. Anyways, yeah. I just want to talk about what happened to me, and if I see something that's weird and a little bit violating, I won't call 911. F it. Like I used to. Got arrested for it. I don't believe it. And if there's a big fight going on in the hall, I won't call 911. Last time, there are fights here happening all the time. On, off, on, off. And yeah, whatever. So unless I go outside and see a dead body or someone bleeding to death on the floor, I won't call 911. That would be the emergency you guys need for me to call 911. If a big fight and there's blood all over the place, someone dies after, and I don't see it, don't blame me this time. That's the way it's going to be from now on. There's going to be a big giant fight and everything, all that. Unless I hear a gunshot or something, I won't call 911. And if someone bangs on the door, I'll call 911. No, I'm not going to call. I don't want to be in jail again because I called 911 too many times unnecessarily. Nope. Get someone else to call 911. If someone else gives a damn, let them do it. The lockdown numbers here. Don't bug me. Anyways, that's it. Make rich. Take care. Be careful this new year. This new year's a bumpy ride already. And don't call 911 unless you absolutely have to, according to me, when I was thrown in jail for that. Take care, guys. Love ya. Have a nice night. And beware of the full moon coming tomorrow. And it's very true that police and security are very busy during the full moon. Quiet days and evenings so far. But tomorrow is going to be a busy day for them. So, yeah. I was also told that if I see someone unconscious, you can try to give them CPR, but if they're ODing and they're drunk, they can grab your throat and attack you right back, which happened to me. So I'm not gonna call 911 if I see someone unconscious even. Just let you know, FYI, no more. Take care, stay safe. Happy New Year, my ass. Take care.